Hey YouTube, it's Miss Jackson, and for about a year now, a little over a year, I've been on this weight loss journey, and so far I've lost about 70 pounds. One of the most common questions I get is how did I lose so much belly fat without losing my butt, or how did I keep my bottom so thick and toned? And I'm about to show you now. The disclaimer is that I am not a personal trainer, I am not a nutritionist or a dietitian. I'm just showing you what works for me. And before the show start, I know I still got a lot of work to do. This is my handy dandy saran wrap and waist trainer, and this is what I use to make sure that my core is really sweating a lot. Um, the first thing I do is my favorite cardio, which is the stairs. It's really good for getting your heart rate up, which in turn burn fat. I do this for a good 20 minutes, and I alternate between levels 4 and 8. Um, just make sure, I will always say, make sure you're really hydrated and drink a lot of water before you go to work out. You don't want to just work out and overheat yourself and end up sweating. It's really important to keep good posture when you're doing the stairs. Then I go to the treadmill. I have a steady pace, and I gradually speed up. I raise the incline so that my calves are getting a real workout, because you do not want to be shaped like an ant with all booty and no legs or thighs. Okay, so this, I don't even know what this is called, but it's a really good ab workout. A tip I would say is to make sure you're using your core instead of using your legs. Like it's momentum. Like don't use the momentum for your body. Use your core to pull your legs up. Slow and steady. It's no need to rush. This is the leg press. Now I know it's a regular leg workout, but however, if you use one leg at a time, you will activate your glute muscles too. It's just really important that you make sure you don't bend your knee, you don't lock your knees when you press down. Um, and remember, whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. Now, free weight squats are my favorite. This is what I saw the most improvement doing. Your butt is made up of three muscles: the gluteus maximus, which is the largest muscle. That's what we call the cup. The gluteus medius, which is how high your butt sits, and the gluteus minimus, which is like the bottom, that little booty poke, the little, the little poke, side booty. So make sure when you go down on your squats, you're squatting properly. Your knees aren't passing your toes, and you make sure you do that ugly squeeze that I'm doing right now. When you come up, squeeze to make sure you flexing your muscles. It's gonna look weird while you're doing it, but your booty gonna look right. Sometimes I do like post squats, something like that, where I just post when I'm down. But you could just keep going straight up and down until you get comfortable. I do like 25 pounds on each side, but I've worked my way up to that. Now the next machine I do is pull down. I know this isn't like specifically an ab workout, but it really helps stubborn back fat. And you don't want like flat abs and back fat. And back fat is so stubborn. I'm still working on it, but this is something that's really good. And just want to make sure you're pulling it down as low as you can. Okay, these are the hip abductors. It really works your glutes. I see so many variations on this machine, but this is the way I do it. I do about 3 sets of 50 and rest for about 60 seconds in between. If you don't feel your gluteus maximus burning after 25 reps, you are doing it wrong. Now, I am on my way to one of my favorite machines, which is the leg press or pushback. I don't know what it's called. But you just want to make sure you're squeezing that leg and pushing that leg all the way out. Keep your core tight and your butt tight also. It is no need to rush with this machine. Make sure you're doing slow and controlled movements. Again, what you do on one side, you do to the other. I usually do this with 4 sets of 15 reps, and I do like 90 pounds on the weights. But again, I've worked my way up to that. This is, I think it's called the ab twist. I'll call it the ab twist. It's important that you use your abs when you turn it and not your shoulders. If you do that, your abs aren't getting a workout. This is really good for your obliques, which is like that side ab. Again, what you do on one side, do to the other side. I'm going to stop saying it. This is really random, but do not forget to stretch. I used to always forget to stretch and wonder why I was so sore. Some people do it before, some do it after. I do it after. Just do it while you're there. These are called, I guess, rainbow kicks, or I don't know what I'm calling rainbow kicks because your legs can look like a rainbow. This is really good for your fat booty, but this is a whole body workout. You want to make sure you're keeping your abs tight and that you're extending that leg all the way when you're kicking over. You really want to have good posture while you're doing this also because this requires a lot of balance. You see how flat my stomach look? That's because this machine right here is it's way better than regular crunches. This gives you more than 90 degrees to come up. So you get to move your whole, it's not like a regular floor crunch. These, okay, this is the end of my workout, so I was tired. And these work that little lower pooch where I think everybody struggles with. Um, you just kick up, but you want to make sure your legs never hit the ground. You want to keep your legs up without hitting that flow. And just don't use your momentum. Don't rock, pull your legs up. And after that, go home and relax, take a shower, and stay hydrated.